broke my heart in two, so hard I struck. What matter? For I know that out of rock, out of a desolate source, love leaps upon its course. Pass me that box. See if you can find the letters from my poets.
My dearest Muse, I wish you were here to celebrate with us. You would have crowned the evening with some splendid escapade.
Escapades.
Who needs Moscow when there's a Russian tea room?
Dad!
What's the matter?
Hello. I'm sorry if I frightened the boy.
His name's Sam. I'm Robert. And that's Kate.
I'll help you.
Thanks. Didn't my mother mention we were coming?
I know she's been expecting you.
Come on, Sam. Straight to bed, sweetheart. It's really late.
Do I have to?
Yes, you have to.
Plan to sleep. Who was that?
No idea.
Do you think Gran's got TV yet?
Oh, fat chance. Where are all the books?
Do you mind if I call Mum? It's just that I promised I'd ring once we arrived.
Of course. Kate said you were asleep.
It's been a long time.
You know I couldn't get away.
You mean Jane wouldn't allow it?
No. We had to wait for things to be settled.
Well, you're here now. That's what's important.
You all right, Ma?
There's nothing.
Let me help you. There was a young man in the house when we arrived.
Joe?
Gave Sam quite a fright.
Oh, surely not. You know that old day? With a sheep had broken through and we're nearly at the front door. Suddenly this beautiful young man appeared. Like an angel.
Gran? Gran?
Cooks! Oh, so tall. I can't believe it in just a year. Oh.
We didn't come last summer. Don't you remember we went to France instead?
Yes. Oh, open the curtains so I can see you properly. Oh, skinnier, too. I do worry about you.
Oh, I'm all right. What do you think?
That dress calls for cocktails. Come, tell me all about your adventures.
Not much chance for adventure at a dreary girls' school.
Haven't you found a dashing young romantic to come to your rescue?
That's your life, Gran, not mine.
Can always bring your boyfriends here. I'll not say a word.
Gran, you've been telling me that since I was 10. They're from Mum.
Oh, bit fancy.
His bones are common. Those pearls are for his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change to something rich and strange when seen as hourly ring his neck. Ding dong, hark. Now I hear. Ding dong bell.
Does he come and see you every day?
Yes. Oh, sometimes he stays overnight, but mostly he comes and goes as he pleases.
But where's he from?
Kate.
What?
What have you done with Pa's first editions?
Well, I had to sell a few things to keep going. I'm sure I told you.
No, you never ring. You never answer when I do. You should have told me if you needed
I
money.
didn't want to trouble you with everything going on. Besides, those books were collecting dust, anyway.
Pa spent years building that collection.
And they weren't really yours to sell.
We came down the drive by accident. Oh, there were massive wildflowers, and we could hear the sea.
I was away at school.
I remember you helping your father in the garden.
Yes.
Never let it become so overgrown.
Even Pa found all this too much in the end.
Oh, Joe will have a go at it when the harvest is picked.
How much you pay him for all these odd jobs?
Nothing. I give him money for food, and he brings treats from the farm. The strawberries were so sweet this summer.
And what'll happen when summer's over?
Well, Joe will go on his travels, and I'll go on as before.
Don't see how you can.
Why ever not? Oh!
Sam! The hell are you playing at?
No, he gave me a little scare, that's all. That's all. Sam. Come. Tell me if the words are still clear on your grandfather's stone.
Moon of my delight, who knows no wane.
The moon of heaven is rising once again. How oft hereafter rising shall she look through this same garden after me in vain? I'll soon be here beside him.
Don't be morbid.
I'm not. I look forward to another life.
Oh, Sam, stop it.
Sorry. I'm just here for my things.
Put them in the cupboard for you.
Thanks.
I'm sure my grandmother would like to see you. You could stay for dinner.
You sure?
It's a shame the young don't write letters anymore. I used to have 20 or 30 regular correspondents. It's the way we were brought up.
Remember that cousin of yours who moved to Kenya?
Oh, you mean the recluse?
My mother wrote to her and wrote to her without ever receiving a reply till finally somebody told her she'd been dead for years.
I kept wondering what I'd done to offend her.
What's the pudding?
Wait and see.
Tell me what's the pudding.
Wait and see.
Oh, Robert, why don't you show your daughter how it's really
I
done?
can't dance.
Yes, you can. Up you get, Dad. Please. Arm?
Please, take me upstairs.
Well, I can help you.
Oh, no, you stay with the children.
Let's do some tidying up.
Oh, there are still so many places I'd like to see. You will send me a card when you get there.
Of course I will.
Brought you some tea, Gran.
You are kind. Cooks, if you were Joe, where would you go first? West to California or south to New Orleans?
I'd go to San Francisco.
Ah, I was there for a literary festival before the war.
Gran's been everywhere, you see.
Joe? Can I have a word?
What is it?
You shouldn't be smoking in here. Ma? Here, let me take a tea.
Robert, please don't make a fuss.
I think we should call Dr. Calder.
How'd you do that? Night, Joe.
I've got a weak heart, thin blood, and pain everywhere.
Don't forget the cough.
Yes, that too.
Yes, I know. Dr. Calder's given me the same blunt facts as he's given you.
We don't need to go on about it.
Mark, be serious. I can't just leave you here. I mean, not in the state you're in. What if something were to happen?
You mean if I were to keel over?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I'm just trying to make a point.
Which is?
I'd be responsible for you. And for this house.
I'm not finished yet. Not by a long chalk.
I give up.
Hey, Joe!
Stop! Hey.
Oi, Jipper! It ain't break.
Get on.
That's my property you got there. Where do you think you're going?
Are you really a gypsy?
Do I look like one then?
Don't know. Do you have a family?
I think that's some questions, don't you?
Is this where you live?
Come and see.
Sam.
These are from Joe.
Okay. Ah. Oh, Sam. Be an angel and help me upstairs.
Sure.
Kate, you can manage without me, can't you?
Jeez, yours can't be that hard.
I won't need any dinner, Brooks.
Are you sure, Gran?
Quite sure.
Do I really have to eat it all?
Oh, come on. Just a few more mouthfuls. You'll only be hungry later.
It's disgusting.
I think you owe your sister an apology. Go on. You can take your plate with you. Ah, Joe, don't you think it's a bit late?
I'm just here to see Hannah.
Look, I appreciate what you've done for my mother, but I'm here now.
I know that, but she likes me to call in around this time.
She's probably asleep.
If you say so.
Joe is a free spirit. He moves with the seasons. He has an artist's soul and dreams of traveling across America.
Dreams?
Oh, dreams are important.
Yes, but they don't put food on the table.
Oh, Robert, when I think of what you might have done with your many talents.
Are you still writing reviews?
don't have much patience with the new poets. I'm thinking of writing a book. It's memories, favorite poems, sort of anthology, if anyone's interested. Shall I bore you?
Yes, please. Uncle Freddie. He was my hero.
Perhaps Sam would like his medal. Such a brave little boy, but a little lost, I fear.
Well, I try. And Jane's doing her best.
She's the type that always does her best. It's what others do that's never good
I'd
enough.
rather not talk about it.
Why don't we read something to soothe us?
All right. What would you like?
What about that Elizabethan poem we practiced together?
Oh, how happy is he born and taught,
You remember?
that serveth not another's will,
Whose armour is his honest thought, and simple truth his utmost skill. Sam tells me you're doing the Tempest.
Yes.
Difficult play.
We're taking it up to the Edinburgh Festival next week.
Wonderful.
Come on, Isabel. You need to keep the water out.
Grandma's looking for one of Joe's joints.
This is a joint. She could get arrested.
I thought you were okay about it.
Christ, I could get arrested. Where is she anyway?
She's at the beach.
Whose idea was that?
Sam's, of course.
Look, the wreck's nearly underwater. So cold.
I'll help you. What's the matter, Gran?
I feel so faint. Joe. Where is he?
Oh!
Sam, she all right? Oh. Oh, God, your hands are freezing.
Sam built the most beautiful sandcastle. Had all those pretty shells on it. It was just lovely.
Let's get out. May I?
Oh, leave them, Eddie.
I've given your mother something for the pain. She should sleep through.
I mean to ask you, my mother's got this. Well, she's got this friend who's been giving her cannabis. Marijuana.
Oh, yes. Perfectly harmless. In moderation. I've tried it. Didn't do anything for me.
Come on, Kate, get a move on!
I thought we were driving. Wait for me! Right, I'm going to do some shopping for Gran. I'll need more than that, Dad.
Oh. Make sure I get the change.
Yeah.
Dad, the tide's perfect.
You go on ahead. I'll catch up with you.
You promise?
Look, somebody I need to speak to in the village. I'll catch up with you. And if we miss each other, make sure you're back by tea.
Did you catch anything?
No. Gran asked for you.
She's got you to look after her now.
I don't think it's the same.
Same time tomorrow, Joe.
Do you want to come with me to the wreck?
The wreck?
You know, on the stand line. When the tide goes down, we can raid across.
Right.
I've started a few repairs. I'll try and have it presentable by the end of the week.
You can come by the office tomorrow. I'll have a quote ready for you.
I just saw young Fleet. His father was a cockroach. I'm sure he's no better. So it's not just about my health. Ever since you arrived, you've been waiting for the right moment.
All right, then. We can't afford to keep Petrie.
We've never been able to afford Petrie. Your father...
Mark, listen, I need to find somewhere in London where the children can feel at home.
Where will I go?
Well, you could find a flat for yourself.
In London? All those friends are gone. And I couldn't leave your father.
Ma, Pa's dead. It's his ashes that are here.
What about my ashes? So you've made up your mind already?
I haven't made up my mind about anything.
Yet.
I won't do anything without your consent.
Oh, Robert. It's not just about you and the mistakes you've made. I want the children to have Pear Tree when we're all gone.
Sorry you had to hear all that.
One day my dad just up and left. Haven't seen him since.
What about your mum?
She met someone worse. Did that in the cooker. He's not gonna do it again. Not to anybody.
Can I see?
Keep it. Here's your dad.
You've been after that wreck.
I had the tide chart and Joe was with me.
How many times have I told you not to go after that wreck? God! Ah! Oh, Sam. Sam! You gonna give me a hand then?
Dad, what's going to happen to Gran?
What do you mean?
You know,
Well, I'll look after her like I look after you and Kate. Okay? Be all right. Be all right.
It's all right. Come in. Why so silent? I love seeing your sandcastle and meeting your new friends. Come, just toss them in the basket.
oh look, This is Dad's writing.
Oh, yes. That was when he was doing his national service. He was so funny about some of the characters, especially the sergeant majors. It's a pity he didn't make a career out of it.
Of the army?
No, silly. His writing. Oh, look. Look at his hair. It's too killing.
Oh, Dad, you got a crab. I want to play with him. Hello.
So happy 21st Julie from Mum and Dad and sisters Tracy. They say it's a shame you got to work today, but they're looking forward to seeing you tonight for a big get together. And a big happy birthday from everyone here on the team.
When was all this decided?
Gran arranged it.
You look nice. Sam, go and get changed. We have guests.
Robert. Oh, it's been a long time. Your mother's in wonderful spirits.
So sorry, I had no idea we had company. I'm just going to quickly change.
Has Kate been raiding your wardrobe? Beautiful.
Oh, Sam. He's made some wonderful friends with a group of actors. They're doing The Tempest.
Yes, I heard they'd taken over the Marshall place for the summer.
When I was growing up, we were always having theatricals, you know, dressing up and fooling around. Robert, now that you're back, why don't you tell Hilary and Eddie why I should leave Pear Tree? He wants to stick me in a London bedsit.
You know that's not true.
I'd rather he put me in an old people's home where we can all complain about our children turfing us out.
It's very funny, Mom. Do you really want to talk about this now?
Well, I'm sure your father would have wanted me to end my days here.
Don't bring parenthood. Why don't you just appreciate all I've done for you since he died?
Oh, but I do, dear. It's just that you can be rather a bully.
Well, I think that we ought to...
No, please. No, stay. I'm a night bird, always have been.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've just got a few things to do.
Cooks, dear. Why don't you read something for us?
In the mazes of loitering people, the watchful and furtive, the shadows of tree trunks and shadows of leaves, in the drowse of the sunlight, among the low voices,
I suddenly face you. Your dark eyes return for a space from her who is with you.
They shine into mine with sunlit desire. They say, I love you. What star were you born on? They smile and then darken. And silent I answer, you too, I have known you. I love you. And the shadows of tree trunks and the shadows of leaves interlace with low voices, footsteps in sunlight, and divide us forever.
My husband was a diplomat. He needed me. He came first.
Michael was a very lucky man.
Poor Robert didn't fare so well. It's terrible to grow apart from your children.
Talk to Robert. I'm sure it'll all work out.
You know, it's been so long since Pear Tree had guests.
Good night, my dear. Shall we go?
Well, could you just tell Mr. Fleet that I don't want Pear Tree advertised? I do not want it advertised. In fact, could you tell him to await further instructions? Thank you. Sam? Sam? Hey! I'm talking to your cloth ears. Where you headed?
To catch the low tide?
Quite right. Time and tide waits for no man. Well, is your lazy sister up here?
Don't know, probably.
This is from your father to Sam on his christening. He put a case of port down for him, as he did for you.
You know, I drank the last of mine the day the divorce went through.
On your own?
No, not quite. I was convinced Pa was there with me, cheering me on. Good riddance, and, and all that.
Oh, Robert. Burn these for me, will you? Sorry.
What for?
Not trusting you enough. So little time.
You're not going to give up on me that easily.
Not much fight left. Yet he was right.
Should I go after him?
No, he always comes home in the end.
Where have you been?
At the beach?
What, since last night?
No.
You didn't come home.
Please go away.
Hey, let's talk later, eh?
You're a brave lad. Come here alone.
Go away.
Do me a favour.
Why didn't you ask my sister?
I'm asking you. Say goodbye to your gran for me.
She's going to die soon.
Dad?
Everything all right?
Mm-hmm. Gran's sleeping.
Good. Where's Sam?
He's probably at that stupid wreck.
You're joking. Give these to Gran when she wakes up and make sure she takes them.
Come on, gotta hurry.
He's going so fast.
I've got you.
Is everything going to be all right? What are you doing out there?
Haven't seen you in ages.
Joe wanted me to say goodbye for him.
Off across the sea.
I thought they could take the train. Well, of course the children are upset. My mother's house is no longer an eagle business. And bending down beside the glowing bars, murmur a little sadly how love fled and paced upon the mountains overhead and hid his face amid a crowd of stars.
That was lovely.
Sam's down there with a bunch of weirdos.
Quick, tell Gran to come down!
It's the players. Kate, help me look presentable.
Oh, Ma, please don't get out of bed.
Which would you like?
Oh, find me something theatrical in honor of the occasion.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present Scenes from the Tempest, a story of a shipwreck and magic and love.
If by thy art, my dearest father, thou hast put the wild waters in this roar, allay them. Oh, I have suffered with those I saw suffer.
Be collected. No more amazement. Tell your piteous heart there's no harm done.
Oh, woe the day.
No harm. Lend thy hand and pluck my magic cloak from me. So.
Lay there my armor.
Wipe thou thine eyes. Have comfort. Come away, servant, come. I am ready now. Approach, my Ariel. Come.
All hail, great master. Grave sir, hail. I come to answer thy best pleasure.
I might call it a thing divine. For nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
Goes on, I see, as my soul prompts it. Spirit, fine spirit, I'll free thee within 2 days.
Most sure the goddess on whom these airs attend. Oh, you wonder, be you maid or no?
No wonder, sir, but certainly a maid.
They are both in either's power.
The manager at Marsh Farms filed a complaint. He's accused him of theft.
My mother gave these things to a young man she knew as Joe.
When's the last time you saw him?
Yesterday evening. He rescued my son from the sea. Nearly drowned. So, you see, for us, he's quite a hero.
On the 6th hour, at which time, my lord, you said your work should cease.
Say, my spirit, how fares the king?
Your charm so strongly works him, that if you now beheld him, your affections would become tender.
Dost thou think so, spirit?
Mine would, sir, were I human.
And mine shall. Gentle breath of yours my sails must fill, or else my project fails, which was to please. Now I want spirits to enforce, art to enchant, and my ending is despair, unless I be relieved by prayer, which pierces so that it assaults mercy itself and relieves all faults. As you from crimes would pardon be, let your indulgence set me free.
That was wonderful. Thank you. Kate, get the champagne from the fridge. Champagne on the terrace, everyone.
Dad, you coming out?
Shall we go and say goodbye to Sam's friends.
Wish you all the best of luck with your tour.
When will you be back?
We'll have to wait and see. Now, you know which station you're changing at?
Yes, Dad.
Listen, you don't have to tell your mother anything unless you want to. Hey.
Oh, we should come back and live with us.
Ah, it's too late for that. Now you look after each other, okay?
Okay.
Away from the window.
Moon of my delight who knows no wane. The moon of heaven is rising once again. How oft hereafter rising shall she look through this same garden after me? In vain.